sis, come on now. Like, at this time, you should know. Like, you should know.
I don't got no limit. Like I don't got limit. Lies are, but I got limits. When I pull up close the neck.
What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. We are back with another video. This time it is a story time video of the time that I got catfished. If you are new to my channel, my name is Allie, better known as blessceleste. How you doing? It's nice to meet you. We're gonna get straight to this video, and I'm going to talk about the time, the one and only time that I got catfished. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys actually know the show now, Catfish, which thank God that they have that thing out there now. But truthfully, I'm just kind of like, at this point, how do y'all not know you're being catfished? Because I mean, for me, I say it like I'm such an old person, like back then in the day, when really I'm not that old. I'm only 27. Relax, okay? But this happened when I was like 17, I believe. I want to say like 17, maybe 18. I know it was the end of my high school year. Me and my boyfriend ended up breaking up. So at this point, I was feeling very, very lonely, and I was craving attention, and I was so young-minded. I just literally was like, whatever, you know. I just want conversation from anybody at this point, which sounds so horrible, but it's the truth. It's the honest truth. So back then, I actually was big on Tumblr. I was using Tumblr a lot, and if you don't know what Tumblr is like this blog, you know, social site where you can just, it was like for all like the really cool people, like Tumblr, like yeah, Tumblr. I was using Tumblr, and I would just, you know, post a lot of the really cool pictures, post some of my poetry, you know, my thoughts, etc., etc. And at one point there was this thing going around that was like, oh, you know, send me a question or something like that, and I'll answer it using your number that you sent. Like, so somebody would send me like 28, and then they would say, you know, etc., etc., etc. And then I would post it that way. I would make them like, I would make them more anonymous, but they were like, oh, I said number 28. So yeah. Anywho, back to the story. So this guy, I actually had like followed him on Tumblr, and I was just like, oh, he's kind of cute. Like, you cute. You cute. I click follow. How you doing? I was surprised to actually see that he had sent me a number. He had sent me like a number. I don't remember it, but you know, it wasn't even a question. It was more so like a compliment. He's like, oh, I think you're so gorgeous. I'm like, thank you. So I wrote back on it, and I was just like, thank you. I think you're very handsome as well. So from that point on, he has sent me like a direct message, and we were just conversing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. The guy's name was Ray, and he was 18 and lived in Florida. So I was just like, okay, cool. You know, I just told him like my age, and you know, I just told him I stayed in the South, and like I was very like iffy about just giving too much personal information, just because like I knew my mind wasn't there when it comes to the whole catfish thing, but I still was like being very careful about putting too much information out to people that you just don't personally know at all. We're going back and forth, and this is back then when Skype was big, and Uvu, and also this other app called Voxer. I might be too old, I don't know. Voxer, if you know Voxer, then okay, like you understand what I'm talking about. But back, you know, when I was like 18, there's this app called Voxer, where it was like a walkie-talkie app, and literally you could just like press the thing, and you can record it and send it to, you know, the opposite person. They just record it back. So it's literally kind of just like voice memos nowadays. But nowadays we don't even use that. It's just like FaceTime, what's up? Phone call, what's up? Like whatever. So we had exchanged little Voxer things, and you know, he was talking to me, and he sent me like good morning Voxers every morning, and good morning messages, and you know, we would Skype, and we would Uvu, and you know, I remember like when we were first talking within the first couple of weeks, I was just like, you know, can we FaceTime? Not FaceTime. Can we Skype each other? Like, you know, I would like to see you. And he was just like, I would love to see you, beautiful, but my MacBook is at the Apple store getting fixed right now. And I'm like, okay, cool, whatever, you know, just let me know whenever you get it back and we'll talk. Let's just continue to text, like, you know, type or whatever. And he's like, I got you. So we're talking this whole time, and it wasn't even really like any intentions of like actually meeting each other, but I think it was just more so like we were enjoying each other's conversation. And it just got to a point where I was just like, probably like a month later, I was just like, okay, so is your MacBook still in the store? Because I have not yet to see you. Like, what's up? Like, what we doing? What are we doing? I need to see you, Ray. So probably it was one day, I can't remember. This happened like a month goes by. And I remember I got a little Boxer message, and he was like, you know, hey, what's up? What are you doing? I was just like, I'm just chilling right now, you know, vibing some music. Like, what's good? It's like, there's something I want to talk to you about, and I don't want you to judge me, but I really need to talk to you. I just feel like it's heavy on my heart because I feel like I'm gaining feelings for you and stuff like that. So I want to tell you the truth. And I was just like, the truth? And so I'm sitting here just confused as ever, but I'm thinking maybe like he wants to open up to me about something and he feels comfortable opening up to me about something. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, what's up? Like, just Skype me so we can text, because I know you ain't gonna FaceTime or call me or whatever. So then it was like, you know, hey, what's up? I really want you to know that I still feel the same way about you. Like, I think you're gorgeous. Your energy is just perfect. I love, you know, everything about you, everything that I know about you, and just don't want you to judge me. I just want you to know that I am the same person that you've already gotten to know. See, at this point, I was kind of like, oh no, you done played me. I said, so what's up? What is it that you gotta tell me? And they were like Skyping me, calling me on the video chat. I was like, oh. So I'm all excited to see Ray, right? I answered. I literally was like blocking my thing like that. Like, I was just so nervous. So I was just like, it wasn't even Ray on the other side of the camera. It was like Ray Spushum. And I was just like, wait a minute, hold on. So you're not even Ray. No, my name is, I don't even remember what her name was. It was a girl the whole time. It was like a stud. You know, and I was just like, I hung up. And then I called back and I was like, wait a minute. What? Why did you lie? Like, why did you lie to me? I needed my answers like right then and there. I was so angry, but I needed to know like right then and there, like, why did you fake being somebody else? And on top of that, she wasn't a bad looking girl. Like, she was a pretty girl, but I'm like, why? I know that you're upset. I just saw you on Tumblr and I thought that you were so beautiful, and I just knew like you were way out of my league, and etc. etc. I'm like, girl, stop. Like, I appreciate the compliments, but I'm just like, if you ever have to go to the extent of using somebody else's photos, I was so stressed out. I just hung up and I was just like, I don't even want to talk anymore. She was like calling me about you. She was like, you know, I'm so sorry that I lied to you, but I'm still the same person that you got to know. The same person? Like, no. Yes, what I got to know is you, but you portrayed this whole entire image of a person, and that's what I see in my mind with the person that I know. And I was just like, yeah, listen, I'm not gonna be mad at you forever. You do your thing, I'm gonna do mine. I appreciate you being honest with me, but not gonna happen. And she was just like, you know, let me just, you know, at least be your friend. And I'm like, friend? Like, listen, not gonna happen. I wish you the best of luck in life. I just literally was like, baby girl, no. And from that point on, like I said, for me, it wasn't even necessarily like online dating, because I wasn't like trying to date somebody. I was literally just conversing with the person, and then like, you know, those feelings kind of got involved just with having like that good conversation, having like you know, somebody attractive, and I was just like, okay, cool, like, yeah, maybe this thing one day could go somewhere. And it happened to not even be the person that I was talking to. That pretty much ruined my entire experience of just meeting people on the internet or dating online or whatever the case is, dating apps, dating sites, getting to know people through social media, like on that level. Like honestly, like you can, you know, connect with people all over the world for certain things when it comes to your social media, but for that particular reason, never again. I just want to say, for anybody out there, especially the younger generation, you know, people younger than me, please be careful of, you know, what you're doing when you're meeting people and getting to know people off of the internet. I know that people are gonna still do it. People are gonna still talk on the internet, get to know people on the internet. Sometimes you meet people on the internet and you fall in love and y'all just end up together and be the happiest people ever, which is amazing, which is a blessing, which is beautiful. I mean, like, I'm all for it. But just always be careful and make sure that you're really talking to the right person, and don't give too much information before you even see like a visual of them, making sure that that is the person that you're getting to know. For me, honestly, I'm more of into getting to know somebody and meeting somebody in the organic way. Like, oh, ooh, ran into the same buggy, the same shopping cart at the grocery store. We grabbed the same box of cereal. Oh my God, it's just meant to be.
Boy, if you don't get.
But just meeting people, like, you know, face to face, and me actually like interacting with them and, you know, seeing them out, and like, oh, okay, that's more into like what I'm into, especially after that whole situation. If you are doing that, please be careful. Be careful. And honestly, I would say one thing that I sort of regret is, I mean, well, I don't regret because it wasn't that deep, but if it was like, if you're meeting somebody and you meet somebody on the internet, honestly, I would say, as crazy as it sounds, I would say, like, talk to your parents about it, because if anything was to happen to you and your parents are not aware of it, like, yeah, it's not good. That was my story time of the first time that I got catfished and the last time that I've been catfished. And honestly, if I knew Neve, or whatever back then, boy, hit me up. I need to know if this person is real or not. But it didn't even get that far. And it blows me because I'm just really like, people really will do this for like a year, 2 years. And I'm like, sis, come on now. Like, at this time, you should know. That was my story time for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I do plan on doing a lot more story times. And yeah, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe. You should have already subscribed by now. What are you waiting for? And until next time, always remember, stay golden and stay blessed. I love you guys.